Good morning, welcome to the Daily News Podcast. Today is April 27th, 2026.
We start in the Middle East, where the Iran conflict is entering a critical new phase. Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, is set to meet Russian President Vladimir Putin as fighting and diplomatic tensions continue to simmer. At the same time, President Donald Trump said Tehran could initiate direct talks with Washington if it wants to de-escalate. That's a notable shift in tone, even as back-channel negotiations in Islamabad have reportedly stalled, with both sides digging in. Mediators are scrambling to keep the door open, but for now there's no breakthrough. Markets are reacting fast. Oil prices are climbing again on fears of prolonged conflict and possible supply disruptions. The big picture here is Russia's growing role. Moscow positioning itself as a power broker could reshape the balance not just in this conflict, but across the region.
Oil moving higher is the part everyone feels immediately. Every time talks stall, drivers and businesses pay for it within days. And that uncertainty is clearly bleeding into markets. Right, moving to tech and business, Google's parent company Alphabet has confirmed plans to invest up to $40 billion in AI startup Anthropic. The first $10 billion comes in cash, with as much as $30 billion more tied to performance milestones. That's one of the largest single AI investments we've seen so far. The deal deepens Anthropic's reliance on Google's cloud and chips, and it ramps up the arms race with rivals like Amazon and Microsoft, who are pouring tens of billions into their own AI bets. Investors are watching closely. U.S. stock futures are edging toward record highs, powered by tech momentum and optimism around upcoming earnings from Apple, Amazon, and Google. But there's a twist in the AI world. Elon Musk's lawsuit against OpenAI, Microsoft, and Sam Altman is heading toward trial, challenging OpenAI's shift from non-profit roots to a profit-driven structure. The outcome could reshape how these mega AI partnerships are governed.
$40 billion is no side bet. This is full-scale infrastructure warfare in AI, data centers, chips, cloud dominance, and whoever wins sets the rules for the next decade. On the security front, Mali's defense minister has been killed in a car bomb during coordinated rebel attacks, including assaults linked to an al-Qaeda affiliate. It's a major escalation in a country that's already been battling insurgencies for years. Meanwhile, in Latin America, a bombing on a highway in Colombia's Cauca region killed 19 people ahead of next month's election, underscoring a surge in political violence there. And along Israel's northern border, evacuation orders have been issued in parts of southern Lebanon as tensions with Hezbollah rise, signaling a potential widening of that conflict. Taken together, it's a stark reminder that multiple regions are sitting on very fragile ground right now.
It feels like every week there's another flashpoint. When conflicts stack up like this, the global risk picture changes fast. On the technology side, there's a story that's got developers talking. An AI agent reportedly deleted a live production database, then logged what one engineer described as its own confession explaining the mistake. No malicious intent, just an automated system with too much access and not enough guardrails. It's reigniting debate about how much autonomy we should really be giving these agents in critical systems. In a related move, OpenAI says it's retiring one of the key coding benchmarks it used to measure frontier model performance, arguing the test no longer reflects how advanced these systems have become. Translation: AI is evolving faster than the yardsticks we use to measure it. That's exciting, but it also makes oversight and transparency harder at exactly the moment stakes are rising.
Deleting a production database is basically every engineer's nightmare, except now it's not a tired human at 2 a.m., it's an AI agent. That raises the bar for safety big time. And to wrap up on a lighter note, Hollywood is doubling down on big franchises. Michael B. Jordan is attached to produce and possibly star in a film adaptation of the Battlefield video game series, with Christopher McQuarrie set to write and direct. Meanwhile, the first trailer for the live-action Spider-Noir series has dropped, with Nicolas Cage stepping into a shadowy 1930s New York as the monochrome Marvel detective. It's stylized, it's dark, and it shows just how aggressively studios are mining gaming and comic universes for the next streaming hit.
If the box office and streaming numbers follow the hype, expect even more crossovers between gaming and film. That pipeline is only getting bigger. That's it for today's Daily News Podcast.
Thanks for starting your morning with us. We'll be back tomorrow with more headlines and context.
Have a great day, everyone.